students, welcome to AJ Akshar Academy YouTube channel. In this session, I am going to discuss laws of motion, chapter 3, question and answers, class 9, AP and TS boards, physical science, application of concepts. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe to our channel. Please share your valuable comments in the comment section. Okay, let us go to the today's topic, application of concepts. First one, first question, application of concepts. Two objects have masses 8 kg and 25 kg. Which one has more inertia? Why? In this question, they given two objects have masses 8 kg and 25 kg. Here we have to calculate which one has more inertia and why. We have to explain. Now let us discuss. The object with mass 25 kg has more inertia because actually mass of a body measures inertia. So, mass of a body measures inertia. As the resistance to change the state of object will be more for a larger mass. So, in this two objects which has more mass, either 8 kg or 25 kg, 25 kg. So, in which the object's mass is more, for that object's resistance to change the state of object is also more. So, that's why object with mass 25 kg has more inertia. Okay. Next, we will go to the next question. Second one, what is the momentum of a 6.0 kg ball bowling with a velocity of 2.2 meters per second? Here in this question, they given mass of a ball and with velocity 2.2 meters per second. We have to calculate momentum. So now let us discuss. Mass of the ball m is equals to 6.0 kilogram and velocity of the ball v is equals to 2.2 meters per second. Now we have to calculate momentum. Momentum is denoted by letter P. Momentum nothing but the product of mass and velocity. So m into v. M they given as 6 kilogram and v they given as 2.2. So 6 into 2.2 nothing but 13.2 kilogram meters per second, or we can written as 13.2 Newton second. This is calculation of momentum. Final answer we are getting, therefore P is equals to 13.2 kilogram meters per second. Okay. Next we will go to the next question. Two people push a car for 3 seconds with a combined net force 200 newtons. Now calculate the impulse provided to the car. If the car has a mass of 1200 kilogram, what will be its change in velocity? Now here we have to calculate first one impulse we have to calculate, and the second one here they given the mass and we have to calculate change in velocity. Now let us discuss. First one, here they given F net force is equals to 200 newtons and delta T they given as 3 seconds. Delta P is equals to F into delta T, or we can write as impulse I is equals to, here we have to calculate the impulse provided the car. Delta P nothing but here change in momentum. Change in momentum is equals to force into time. So 200 into 3, 600 kilogram meters per second. Change in momentum, here we are taking impulse. So impulse is equals to, therefore last we are writing impulse impulse is equals to 600 kilogram meters per second. Okay, this is, or we can write it as 600 Newton second. We can write it as 600 Newton second. And next we had to calculate change in velocity. Mass of the car they given as 1200 kilogram and the net force 200 newtons, time delta t 3 seconds. So we have to calculate change in velocity. So according to Newton's second law of motion, F is equals to ma, that is F net they given as 200 and m they given as 1200. Delta we have to calculate, delta t they given as 3 seconds. So delta V is equals to, taking cross multiplication, 200 here, 3 1s are 3 4s are 12, 0 0. So 400 into delta V. So 200 is equals to, this can be written as 200 is equals to 400 into delta V. Delta V is equals to 200 by 400. 0 0 0 0 gets cancels. 2 ones 2 twos. So delta V is equals to, we are getting 1 by 2 or 1 by 2 or we can write it as 0.5 meters per second. So therefore delta V is equals to, that is change in velocity is equals to 0.5 meters per second. Okay, this is about the calculation of change in velocity. Okay, next question, fourth one. A force acts for 0.2 seconds on an object having mass 1.4 kilogram initially at rest. The force stopped to act, but the object moves through 4 meters in the next 2 seconds. Find the magnitude of the force. Now we have to calculate magnitude of force. We have to calculate. So actually they given as mass 1.4 kilogram and the distance 4 meters. So here speed is equals to distance by time, or distance is equals to speed into time. Distance they given as 4 meters and substituting here 4, this is distance, 4 is equals to V into T. From this we are calculating V. So V is equals to 2 ones 2 twos, so 2 meters per second. Force F is equals to, from Newton's second law of motion, F is equals to ma, a nothing but V minus u by T. So here since F is equals to ma, that is equals to m of V minus u by T. Now substituting, V is equals to 2. Here since u is equals to 0, u is equals to 0 nothing but here initially at rest. Initially at rest means here they given u is equals to 0. So here we are substituting in the place of u 0. So t is equal to, they given as 0.2 seconds. T is equals to 0.2 seconds. So F is equals to, substituting values, 14 into 2 minus 0 by 0.2. So that implies 14 into 2 minus 0, 2. 2 by 0.2. So this implies F is equals to 14 into 2 into here 2 by 10. This 2 here I am writing here 0.2 can be written as 2 by 10. So reciprocal 10 by 2. Now here 2 gets cancels. Now here 2 is can be written as here 2 by 10. So 2 gets cancels. F is equals to 14 into here, and again here in the place of F mass they given as 1.4. So here should write 1.4 into, not 14, this is 1.4, 1.4 into 10. So it becomes 1. M value they given as 1.4 kilogram. So 1.4 into 10. So 1.4 into 10, it becomes 14 newtons. Okay. Here finally the magnitude of force F is equals to 14 newtons. See, this is a 1.4, not 14, 1.4. So F value 14 newtons. Finally, therefore final answer is F is equals to 14 newtons. Okay. Now once speed is equals to distance by time. Here distance is equals to speed into time. S is nothing but here distance. V nothing but here speed into time. Now substituting S value 4 and V into T. T is equal to they given as 2 seconds. So V is equals to here through 4 meters in the next 2 seconds. This 2 we are substituting. So V is equals to 2 ones, 2 twos. So V is equal to 2 meters per second. After finding value of V, then from Newton's second law of motion, F is equals to ma. F is equals to m into V minus u by t. M they given as 1.4. Here 1.4 into V2 minus u is equals to 0. Why? Because the body is starting from rest. Nothing but initial velocity is equal to 0. That is u is equals to 0 by t value 0.2. So 14 into 2 minus 0, 2. 2 by 0.2. Here 0.2 can be written as 2 by 10. Reciprocal 10 by 2. 2 gets cancels. 1.4 into 10. Nothing but 14 newtons. So the final answer, magnitude of force or force is equals to 14 newtons. Okay. Next we will go to the next question. In this question, an object of mass 5 kilogram is moving with a velocity of 10 meters per second. A force is applied so that in 20 seconds it attains a velocity of 25 meters per second. What is the force applied on the object? Here in this question, they given mass 5 kilogram and initial velocity 10 meters per second and final velocity 25 meters per second in 20 seconds. We had to calculate calculation of applied force. So here given mass m is equals to 5 kilogram and they given u is equals to 10 meters per second and they given v is equals to 25 meters per second. So and t they given as 20 seconds. We have to calculate force, applied force. From Newton's second law of motion, F is equals to ma. A nothing but change in velocity by time taken, acceleration. So v minus u by t. So now substituting values, m nothing but 5 and v 25, u 10, t 20. So here 5 into 25 minus 10, 15 by 20. Here 5 1 ja, 5 4 ja. So 15 by 4. F is equals to 15 by 4 nothing but 3.75. Therefore, F is equals to 3.75 newtons. This is the final answer. Okay. Next we will go to the next question. A hammer of mass 400 grams is moving at 30 meters per second, strikes a nail. The nail stops the hammer in a very short time of 0.01 seconds. What is the force of the nail on the hammer? Okay. Here we have to calculate force of the nail on the hammer. They given mass 400 grams and velocity, initial velocity 30 meters per second. strikes a nail. The nail stops the hammer. Here a body comes to rest, nothing but its final velocity is equals to 0. The time they given as 0.01 seconds. So what is the force of the nail on the hammer? Now let us discuss. Mass of the body m is equals to 400 grams. Here converting grams into kilograms, 1 gram is equals to 1 by 1000 kilogram. 400 grams is equals to 400 by 1000. It gives 0.4 kilogram. Initial velocity u they given as 30 meters per second, and final velocity v is equal to 0. Why v is equal to 0? Here they given the nail stops the hammer in a very short time of 0.01 seconds, nothing but here the body comes to rest, nothing but v is equals to 0. Its final velocity is equals to 0. Time they given as 0.01 seconds. Now we have to calculate force F. So according to Newton's second law of motion, F is equals to ma, a nothing but v minus u by t. Now substituting values, m 0.4 and v 0, u 30. Here 0.4 into minus 30 by 0.01. Here 0.01 can be written as 1 by 100. So this implies F is equals to 0.4 minus 30 by 0.01 can be written as 1 by 100. Reciprocal 0.4 into here minus 0.4 into 30 into 100 by 1. So here 0.4 can be written as minus 4 by 10 into 30 into 100. 0 0 cancel. 30 into 100, 30 into 10 300 into 4 1200. Here minus 1200 newtons. It is in opposite direction. So F is equals to 1200 newtons. Okay. Next we'll go to the next question. A man of mass 30 kilogram uses a rope to climb which bears only 450 newtons. What is the maximum acceleration with which he can climb safely? Here we have to calculate acceleration. So now let us discuss. They given mass m is equals to 30 kilogram and force F is equals to 450 newtons and acceleration a we have to calculate. From Newton's second law of motion, F is equals to ma. A is equals to F by m. F they given as 450 and m they given as 30 kilogram. Here 0 gets cancels, 3 ones are 3 15s are. So a is equals to 15 meter per second square. So therefore maximum acceleration or a required acceleration is equals to 15 meters per second square. This is the final answer. Okay. Thanks for watching this video.